Texas League tonight. The fourth of 6 games between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after this. Reggie Lawson, a Californian-born right-hander, is getting the call here tonight. And what do we know about him, Bob? Well, I gotta say, tonight could be his opportunity of getting in that win column and putting that with his ball club here tonight. And so far, all he's got to do is stay focused and put that ball right in the strike zone where it needs to be. Leading off for Amarillo, Blaze Alexander. About ready to go. And here's the first pitch by Reggie Lawson, and we are underway as that one is down and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. As we are at 7:05 on the first pitch right on the dot. 1-0 right there. Gloved by the second baseman Hinojosa as that's out number 1. A chance now. Let's give the visiting starting lineups so far, Bob. Last night, the Missions win by the final 8-5. And what do these boys need to do here tonight? Well, I got to say, they really have to put the ball in play. They got to keep the momentum going. And that's when you can get the game going and win it at the end. And so far, that's what these boys have to do for the Amarillo defense. Now in, center fielder Corbin Carroll. As he comes in, and that one is going to be high fly in the air. Right fielder Joshua Mears will range under it as he makes the play. So far he makes that one for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the left fielder Eduardo Diaz. Diaz got a pretty good reservoir here tonight. And the pitch, that one inside for strike 1, as that one is called by home plate umpire Ty Kraus. Kraus coming in tonight for the Texas League umpires. And up in left field is Tyler Malone as he'll make the play. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we go to the bottom of 1 with no score. Here's a left-hander, Kyle Nelson. As we look at the ERA, 9.31, 9-2 innings, 10, and a whip of 1.86. Walk and strikeouts are at a combined 8-8. And so far, pretty good. Leading off for San Antonio, the shortstop C.J. Abrams coming in. As we are about ready to go. That one is well inside for strike 1. Well, the Missions are in the 2022 playoff series race. And so far, they are going to try to claim the 2022 Texas League title. Now, make sure you get your tickets for the playoff series. Game 1 will be Tuesday night, September 20th at Frisco. And then Game 2 and 3 will be September 21st and 22nd as we continue our short series against the Frisco Rough Riders to determine who wins the Texas League playoff series. So far, Tulsa and Wichita are going head-to-head during that evening. So it'll be the best of 4, and ouch, look out. Abrams gets hit by Nelson, and that'll bring up second baseman C.J. Hinojosa. Hinojosa coming in, slider outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first, bottom of 1. No score through this top half of the first inning as we saw it. Cloud cover about 50%. And that's going to be line drive, but that's going to get in for a base hit. Running hard, going to first, go to second, go to third. And he's going to be on a stand-up RBI double as Hinojosa will get one in and drives in the run. And a pretty good, phenomenal at-bat. And that will go in the Texas League Book of Records for C.J. Hinojosa. Right fielder, that is Joshua Mears, takes a ball in the strike zone for strike one, and the count now 0-1. Pretty good night for San Antonio, trying to win another ball game as they did last night by that final 8-5. And that grand slam really sent the crowd happy on a Thursday night. So pretty good on that cherry note right there, and that one will go into the visitor dugout. Count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on second. 1-0 Missions. 1-2. And that slider has been fouled off, so still holding on at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got a great home crowd here tonight. Let's go ahead and give you the Texas League teams of the evening. So far, Wichita at Midland, Amarillo at San Antonio, Frisco at Northwest Arkansas, Corpus Christi at Arkansas, Springfield at Tulsa. Pretty good night as everybody going to the ball game, having a good time, and that one right there outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Center fielder, that is James Wood, coming in. Looking pretty good. Runner still holding on at second. Bottom of 1-0 San Antonio. That one is hit high in the air. Up in center. Is Carroll getting that one, and he'll range over to make the play, as that will be out number 2. Well, let's give a quick pause, and here is the starting lineups for the home side. As so far, Bob, these guys looking to win another as they did on Thursday night. And do they win here, or do they go home of the night packing? Well, it depends where they stand from here. If you could really put that ball into play and you could get more runs in, then that would be really huge if they could do it here tonight. And so far, continue to put the pedal to the metal in this ball game. First baseman Yorman Rodriguez coming in. As he strides in, here's the pitch. That's going to be right there, chopped to third. And they are going to get him, and that will end the inning. So another hit by a RBI double that puts the run on the board. It's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on. We go to the top half of the second. San Antonio is out in front, 1-0. Top half of the second inning for Amarillo, number 35, Lindro Cedeno. Cedeno coming in. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air, and that will go out of play. So the count now, no balls and 1 strike. Top of 2 on this Friday night. As so far, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Texas League 2023 season schedule. And yeah, it looks pretty good as we start up a new season beginning in April of 2023. Here is the number 5 hitter, Braden Bishop. Bishop coming in, and that one's going to be line foul. And the count now is 0-1. So far, so good here tonight. Fans watching from Corpus Christi. And also, we got fans that came all the way from Corpus Christi. Tonight, the Hooks are at Arkansas, playing their final 3-game set of the year between the Arkansas Travelers. So far, after that 3-game set, all teams except for Tulsa, Wichita, Frisco, and San Antonio, all 4 are safe from elimination. and it is the best of a 5-game set. Here is the number 6 hitter, Buddy Kennedy, as he takes in a strike in the count now 0-1. So far, it is the best of 5, and 4 teams remain standing. That means we have Midland, Corpus Christi, and Amarillo getting eliminated here in the south. Well, you have Northwest Arkansas and Springfield as well getting eliminated. And the only 4 ball clubs is Tulsa, Wichita, Frisco, and San Antonio safe from elimination. Right there, swing and a miss, and Kennedy will go down on strikes.
The first baseman, number 10.
And that'll bring up number 10, Nefi Castillo. Castillo coming in, and he takes inside for strike 1 on the initial offering. Pretty good here tonight as underway of Friday night baseball. Tomorrow's game 7:05. Sunday's game will wrap it up as we have our last game of the year between the 2 ball clubs. Amarillo will not be seen again until next year in 2023. So far, we'll go ahead and pull up the Texas League of 2023 schedule. And it is going to be pretty good. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. And that one is blown right by him for the final out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on. We go to the bottom of 2 with a 1-0 San Antonio lead. Bottom of 2, and here's the DH, Augustin Ruiz.
The designated hitter, Augustin Ruiz.
Coming in as we start up the bottom of 2. So we're going to go ahead and start off the opening day of 2023. So far, San Antonio on the road beginning on Thursday, April 6th through the 8th, as they take on that 3 short game series at Tulsa. Missions will be home on Tuesday, April 11th, as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders 6-game set. They will wrap that 6-game set on Sunday, April 16th. And after that, they will head on the road. They play the 6 games at Corpus Christi beginning on Tuesday night, April 18th, and wrapping up on April the 23rd on the beach. Missions are back home as they take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals beginning Tuesday, April 25th for 6 games against the Kansas City Royals AA affiliation. So that will wrap up the month of April, and we are into the month of May as the teams' 6-game sets of Tulsa beginning on Tuesday, May 2nd, wrapping up on the 7th, 6-game series at Tulsa. Missions back home on May the 9th, which is the following after my 30th birthday. And so far, going pretty good as the Corpus Christi Hooks will come to town following that 6-game set. Missions are gone on May 16th through the 21st as they take on the Rockhounds there in Midland. Missions will head back home from Midland beginning on Monday the 22nd. And we will play the 6-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles beginning on May the 23rd, wrapping up on the 28th. That is Amarillo. So that will wrap up the end of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the top half of the third inning. It is 1-0 Missions. Top of the third, here is the 8-hole batter cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Cintrone. As we are ready to go here tonight in this one, right there and inside for strike one. So after that, the Missions, after that 6-game set, will head on the road to wrap up the end of May. May 30th through June the 4th, taking on at Frisco. Missions will be back home on the first week of June. And that's going to be a line drive base hit. Malone getting in there at second. And boy, that was a hard hit ball. Here's Dominic Maragalo, the 9-hole batter. That one inside for a strike, and the count now 0-1. Missions back home. They take on the Wichita Wind Surge beginning on Tuesday, June the 6th through the 11th. After that series, we're on the road on June the 13th through the 18th, taking on Amarillo. And then we start up our 6-game homestand between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions beginning on June the 20th. We have that Monday and Tuesday off as we get ready to wrap up the month of June, taking on the Frisco Rough Riders from June 28th to July the 3rd, taking on Frisco for that 6-game set. Right there, line drive, and that is going to be inside, and that will tie up the ball game on an RBI double. Missions, July the 4th, will be at Corpus Christi, taking on that 6-game set on the beach with the Hooks. And following then after that, we are off for 4 straight days, Monday through Thursday. We're back on July the 14th. That is the weekend. 14, 15, and 16. That is Friday through Sunday. We are taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for that 3-short series weekend. Missions after that are back on the road as they take on at Frisco beginning on Tuesday night, July 18th through the 23rd at Frisco. Missions back home, they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks beginning on July the 25th through the 30th to wrap up the July month. And ooh, that got him right there, and that will be Pastor Rodriguez. And boy howdy, that one really got the pitcher by surprise. And let's hope that Lawson is all right. Month of August looks like this. We are starting off the 12 on the road as we head to Arkansas first time around, so pretty good. 6-game set with the Arkansas Travelers there at the All-American Ballpark beginning on Tuesday night, August 1st through the 6th. We take our road travel day as Missions will head to Springfield beginning on August 8th through the 13th. 12-game homestand between Midland and Amarillo. And they will get him right there as they will apply the tag, and that's the inning over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, men left on. We go to the bottom of the third, and we are deadlocked at 1. Bottom of 3, here is the 9-hole batter, Michael Cantu.
The catcher, Michael
Catcher here tonight.
Cantu.
As of last year, we had Winston Sawyer being on the catching roster. So pretty good on that one. And that one's going to be line drive high and foul. So the count now 1-1. Wrapping up the month of August, we are at Wichita. Beginning on Tuesday night, August 29th through the 3rd of September. We get ready to go to our next games at Midland. We are at Midland beginning Tuesday, September 5th, taking on the Rockhounds. So far after that, the season will wrap up beginning the 12th through the 17th, taking on Springfield. And that is the 2023 season schedule. And it is going to be a good one. So that slider is inside for strike one. C.J. Abrams, a shortstop, coming in with a 9-hole batter that just got walked in this one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got our proud sponsors here tonight. Got Whataburger, Taco Bell, and Henry's Puffy Tacos. Also Regal Cinema. Also $2 week on Tuesday movies. And so far, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be right there. High fly in the air. And the right fielder will range under it as he will make the play for the out. So pretty good. We're going to have family movie night here after the Texas League playoff series. So far, beginning on September 25th, we are getting ready to have a big movie night here. So far, everybody could come out onto the ball field. Just $2. And we are watching the favorite of all favorite films. That is Angels in the Outfield. So pretty good night for that, as we'll have those $2. You could get those at samissions.com. Or you could come by your local box office and so far reserve your seat for that night. No balls, 2 strikes, a count, runner at first. That is the tie-breaking run. So far, Nelson now at 41 pitches. And that's going to be lifted high in the air. Left fielder will run after it as he will make the play for route number 2. And now here's the right fielder, Joshua Mears, as he strides in. And he is ready to go. So this will be our 3rd consecutive season. The end of the season next year, we will be hosting the Springfield Cardinals. Pretty nice. The first season at the end, we play Corpus Christi. Second season, which is what we're in right now, playing Amarillo. And next season, following the end of the 3rd consecutive season, we're playing Springfield. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it is. And that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. The right fielder's running after it, and he makes a play. And that is the final out of the inning. No runs on a hit. No errors and a man left. So we go to the top half of the 4th inning. It is a tie ball game at 1-1. Leading off for Amarillo, number 6, Eduardo Diaz.
Number 6.
Diaz coming in as we start up the top half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. Top of 4 underway here tonight. As so far, it is a pretty good night for us here tonight. A lot of fans coming out. Got fans from Corpus Christi, Frisco as well. I can't believe they drive all this way from Frisco just to watch baseball. Well, they can either go to Midland too, because they're in Midland. The Rockhounds tonight playing the Wichita Wind Surge there at Franco Park. And so far, it's a pretty good ball game as they wrap up their season after Sunday. Yeah, that's true, Bob. 1 ball, 2 strikes right there. High fly in the air, and that will go out of play. Also, proud sponsor is our favorite of all drinks, Dr. Pepper. Anytime we have the new season, every Thirsty Thursday is $2 Dr. Pepper's night. So make sure you get in there and get your Dr. Peppers for just $2. What an awesome deal. Dr. Pepper, the proud prune juice of Texas. And it is a pretty good stuff that will make you go sugar hyper. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pitched by Lawson, and that one is going to be blistered and foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The pitch. And right there, swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. There's 1 away.
The batter, number 35.
So that'll bring up Leandro Cedeno as he comes in. Pitch in. That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Happy Friday night to everybody that are watching. And so far, hope everybody is having the start of a terrific weekend. Hope everybody's work day has been great. And so far, just relax and enjoy the weekend with Missions Baseball. So far, we are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games at 7:05. So come on out and spend with us the final days of the regular season before the Texas League playoffs. Now in the number 5 batter, Braden Bishop. 1 for 1 single in the second. It's a pretty night here in San Antonio, and so far we've got partly cloudy skies. It is 87 degrees here, and so far it is a pretty September night. That one high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. So the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that's going to get into right field for a base hit. So far, thinking that the right fielder Mears was going to get in there and try to get that fastball, and so far he got there, and he's going to get in there and try to salvage that one. Here's Buddy Kennedy coming in as he's 0 for 1. He struck out in the second inning. Pretty good. A reservoir of up to a 3.97 in the ERA. So far he's had at least 15 home runs of the year for Amarillo. Pitch here. That one outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So I will say that these players here may be called up to AAA Reno or get into the Arizona ball club. So far that will be pretty good. Right there, high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's a 1-2. And that one's going to be right there. Basabe getting him, I think. No, he is safe. He beat the throw at second. They tried to overturn a Taco Bell double play. And that'll bring in Nefi Castillo on that RBI. RBI is at second. So far the single with 2 away. And that one is right there and inside for strike 1. Nighttime fastly approaching on us on this beautiful Friday night. And hope that everybody is doing good right inside for strike 2. We're back here at Industry Center Stadium as we come up with the 3rd consecutive season of Missions Baseball. 3 games set on the road at Tulsa before our 6 games with Frisco. Here's the 0-2. That one right there. And they will apply the tag at the runner at third, and that will do it. So, no runs, couple of base hits, and 2 left on with no errors. We're still tied at 1-1. Center fielder, that is James Wood, coming in as we start up the bottom half of the 4th inning. That one down low, and the count now 1-0. So far, sun already gone down on this beautiful Friday night. And we are playing ball. Right there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 47 pitches for Kyle Nelson through his first 4 innings. And that one is outside. The count now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. And that one is popped foul. So the count now evens up at 2-2. Doing all right here tonight. That is James Wood. And that one's going to be blistered right there. And that will get down for a base hit. What a way to get that one in there, as that will land right in front of the left fielder. And that will go down for a no-out single. In now, the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. And that one's going to be right there, and that's going to be dropped. And the runner will make it to first on a error on E6. And boy, I gotta say, I love that Beethoven music. Do 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 do. Oh, I tell you one thing, John, that is just phenomenal. How San Antonio really trying to threaten back these sod Poodles here in this half inning. Yeah, I know, Bob. It's getting pretty good. If they could get an earned base hit far and outside, they could get those 2 runs in to score, and they'll break the tie easily. 1 ball, no strikes to the DH. And that's going to be line drive, and there's going to be a base hit. And that's going to bring in the tie-breaking run on an RBI double. And the error is coming back to haunting them. Youch. Youch, I say. Ouch. That is a toothpick through the foot. Ouch, Bob. When I think about that, it makes me want to say ouch. You got that right. And right there, that's going to be line drive and foul. Hot corner third baseman Olivier Basabe coming in. San Antonio in the new score, 2-1, bottom of 4. And if you're listening to us on YouTube Live or on the Bull, make sure that y'all are coming in and listening to this live broadcast. Ryan Weiss, right-hander for the Sod Poodles, warming up in the bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, nobody out. And that's a swing and a miss. And that will be the first man out, the bottom of 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Goodness, that is just something that you don't want to see every day, but evidently going down on strikes. Well, that will do for Kyle Nelson. Manager is coming out of the bullpen, and so far that is the end of the night for Nelson. So he's responsible for the runners at third and second. And so far they're going to try to escape danger. But anyway, it's a possibility that they could go any further into this one without having things going like crazy. Well, with Ryan Weiss coming on for the Amarillo Sod Poodles, he will greet first time around Thomas Malone. 0 for 1 strikeout in the second. San Antonio 2-1 in this ball game. And the pitch. And that's going to be line drive right there. That's going to get in for a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs coming in. And he's going to be in on a 2-run single. What a beautiful play by that one. And so far, that one by Tyler Malone gets him 2 runs on the board. And now it is a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of 4 in this one. That'll bring up the bottom half of the lineup. The 9-hole batter, number 25, Michael Cantu. He inherited the walk in the 3rd inning. And so far he's got another runner at base. And looking to get something going. Right there and outside, that 4-seam fastball is down. And the count now 2-0. So, Bob, what was your reaction on that Tyler Malone double right there?
Well, I got to say, it's a pretty good thing that he got those 2 runs in to score. And really, I could say, is that the last pitcher on the mound for Amarillo has really gotten himself ahead. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, and that's off the shortstop. And boy, that really just bounced off of him. As that will put 2 more runners on bases. And now the Sod Poodles are really letting them just have it. That'll bring up the leadoff batter, the shortstop C.J. Abrams. He was hit by pitch during his last time at bat. He had a run inherited, 0 for 1. So far, it's going pretty good. Mission's looking to scratch in some more runs in this ball game. So far, it's going pretty good here tonight. No balls, 2 strikes right there outside. One ball and 2 strikes to C.J. Abrams. Nighttime already here, and so far, that one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Weiss now up to 10. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. And tagging up the runner for third. Here he comes, and he's in to score on a sacrifice fly. And now San Antonio is up by 4 runs in this game. And that'll bring up C.J. Hinojosa, 1 for 2. He doubled an RBI. Gotta say, it is a good night for the Missions to win this game. And to hope to secure game 4 of this 6-game set. Pretty good night for San Antonio if they could get up there and see if they could get this game secured by the Missions defense.
Still a long way to go. We're bottom half of 4, 5-1 missions in this ball game. Right there, a swing and a miss, and that will do it. So 4 runs come in across the score on 4 base hits. It's no errors. And we go top of the 5th inning. It is 5-1 San Antonio. Now here's the top of the 5th inning. The 8-hole batter Giancarlo Centrone is coming in as we are ready to go. Here's the pitch inside for strike 1. Pretty good night for San Antonio if they could try to win this ball game and make everybody go home happy before tomorrow night's ball game, 5th of the 6 games. No balls at 2 strikes. That one down outside. 1 ball at 2 strikes. So far doing pretty good on this Friday night. Yeah, Bob? Yeah, we're doing all right. 1-2. And that one's going to be line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit up at center. And that's going to be a leadoff hit with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher,
That's going to bring up Dominic Maragalo as he's coming in.
That's in, ball.
And that is going to be a ball outside, and the count now 1-0. Maragalo was a 1-for-1. He RBI'd with the double. And that one is inside for strike 1. 53 pitches already by Reggie Lawson. So far going steady and strong. He's got his potential of being the winning pitcher at the end of the night. And so far we're doing all right. Here's the pitch. Right there, line drive. That's a base hit up in the right. Boy, and I gotta say, that one right there, getting pretty good. Now here's the top of the lineup, Blaze Alexander. 0-for-2, line out and a ground out. Runners at first to second, nobody out. And here comes the manager as we take a quick pause. And that's going to do for the starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So that'll bring in the left-handed ball right here, Aaron Leisure. 6'3" and 208 pounds. And he is getting ready to call upon a pitch here for San Antonio. So far going pretty good. And here he goes. Right there, a swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. Fans enjoying tonight's festivities. Also Friday night. Don't forget, post-game fireworks begins tomorrow night after the game. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Sunday will be our last Kids Sunday fun day. So make sure that y'all come and take the kids to the game as well. And family pack of 4 will come to the ball game. And also you can win tickets to the 2022 Texas League playoffs. And so far that will be pretty good right there. Here's the pitch right here is center fielder Corbin Carroll as he comes in. He's 0-for-2 and 2 flyouts here this evening. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be line drive. That's going to be inside for a base hit. And that will put the lead to at least 2 for the Sod Poodles. And so far it is now a 5-3 ball game, but San Antonio still holds the lead by 2 runs. So far here is Eduardo Diaz. Diaz coming in. And that one is going to be blistered and out of play. So the count now 0-1. Nobody out. 2 runs in to score 2-1. Nobody out. Top of the 5th inning. 5-3 San Antonio. 0-1. Right there, a swing and a miss. Count now is 0-2. Well, at least you're having a little bit of trouble, right, Bob?
Yeah, he's struggling just a little bit. And I gotta say, he better find a way to execute his pitches and to get guys out on strikes.
And right there, that is the strikeout. And the first one for Leisure here tonight. And that will be the pitch sequence of where it goes. And the changeup says it all. 83 miles an hour on the pitch sequence. Here's Leandro Cedeno coming in. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. Count now 0-1. Top of 5 here, Friday night baseball. And the pitch, that one just outside. Count now 1-1. That one outside. The count now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get in for a base hit. As so far, that's going to bring in another run, and that's going to tie up the ball game. And it is 5-5 on that RBI 2-run double. And I bet there's a lot of fans in Amarillo rejoicing over that one. And here comes the manager, as that's probably going to do for Aaron Leisure here tonight. As so far, that's going to bring in Kyle Tyler, right-hander from Oklahoma. So far, the ERA at 2.92, 12-1 innings of play. He's had 6 walks as strikeouts. He averages at 259 over 067. So far, they're going to try to get out of this half inning and try to start fresh in the bottom half of the 5th inning. So far, this is a pitcher's duel between San Antonio and Amarillo pitching as well. And so far, it is a foot race between these 2 ball clubs. Right there, high fly in the air. Wood will range after and make the play as he records the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
So gotta say, pretty good on that one. And that will bring up the middle end. Is Buddy Kennedy. He strike out and grounded out. The pitch inside for strike 1, and the count now 0-1. He's 0 for 2 here tonight. 5-5 our score, top of 5. Runner at second, 2 away. Pitch here. And that's a 4-seam fastball that is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. And that's going to be blistered right there, and that will go foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is fouled and away. So the count now still holds 1-2 in this one. Here's a 1-2. High fly right there, and that will go out of play just shy of the chalk line. 1-2. And right there again, it goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 1-2. Again, it goes foul. Boy, and he's just fouling them off as he's getting it going. Here's a 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he goes down. Half inning alone, that ties up the ball game. And we are tied 5-5 as we go bottom of 5. Coming up, Joshua Mears coming in as We're set for the home half of 5 here tonight. Ryan Weiss coming in, and here's the pitch. That one's going to be high fly in the air. And the center fielder running after it, and he makes the play for the out. So a pretty good one right there. And that'll bring up center fielder James Wood, 1 for 2 single and a run. Here's the pitch. And that one is inside for a strike. And the count now, 0-1. Pitch here, swing and a miss. The count now 0-2. So far our game here tonight tied at 5-5. So if you're listening to us, watching us YouTube live, want to make sure that you guys are coming in and having a good time as we have our ball games here tonight. So far a pretty night as the cloud cover seems to be letting loose, and we do see the stars. The moon is starting to come up on a nice orange. And the pitch, that one high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. So the count now is 2-2. 1 away. Half inning of 5 here this evening. And that's going to be blistered. High fly in the air, and that will go up the left field, and that will do. As for 2 away. And that's going to bring up Yorman Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming in, and they're ready to go. So far, so good here tonight. And that's right there. As that second goes to first. And that is the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. As we go to the top half of the 6th inning, it is still a tied ball game at 5.
The first baseman, number 10.
That'll bring in Nefi Castillo as we are ready to go here in this half inning. And that's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go out for the out. As Joshua Mears will take it for out number 1. That'll bring up Giancarlo Cintrone, 2 for 2, double single, 2 runs. And here's the pitch inside for strike 1. So far, so good here tonight. 0-1 delivery, and that is fouled and away. So the count now, no balls at 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 delivery, and that one's going to be hit high right there to Hinojosa, as he will take that one out for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Dom Miragalo as he comes in. We're about ready for this one. Here's the pitch. And that one is inside for the strike. And the count now is 0-1. Top of 6, 5-5 our score here on this Friday night. And so far it's going pretty good. Right there, high fly in the air. Malone has it. And that will end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on. As we go midway through 6, it's still a tie ball game at 5-5. John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live on Tuesday night, September 20th only, as we have our one and only game at Frisco of the night to launch off the Texas League 2022 Playoff Division Series, as we are on the way to winning a 2022 Championship Series title for the Missions. Even though the Missions have not won a title in the Texas League since 2018, I think the time is now that we get in here and we say, let's go Missions. Here's a designated hitter, Augustine Ruiz, as he comes in. He takes 2 balls and a strike as we're talking about the title. So far, it's a pretty good game here tonight. Here's a 2-1. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. Center fielder Carroll has got it, and he makes the play to secure the out.
The batter, number 10.
That'll bring up the number 7 batter, number 10, Olivier Basabe. Strikeout and a ground out 0 for 2. Pretty good night so far as we're already into this game. One ball, no strikes. Pitch here. And that one is going to be high in the air. Running after it is Carroll, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Thomas Malone.
That's going to bring up Thomas Malone, the left fielder. Single, 2 RBIs. And so far, he had a run. And ouch, that got him. Boy, and that is another runner getting hit tonight by Amarillo pitching. Not the best night to be hitting, people. And right there, that's a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And that one is outside, so that will even things. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one will swing and change. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. And right there, that's a swing and a miss. And that will do for this half inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Man left on. As we end 6 here tonight, we're on to the 7th with a tie ball game at 5. Leading off is number 21, Blaze Alexander, the leadoff hitter for Amarillo. As we start up the top half of the 7th inning. That one is outside, so that will go foul. Count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch right here, high fly in the air. That will go out of play. Nothing and 2. The pitch right there, and that one just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, still hanging on this one. Just a beautiful night for baseball. And that one bounces off the dugout. Still hanging on at a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And that one is blistered high in the air, and that will go out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. That strikeout presented by Dr. Pepper on that one. Here's center fielder Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3, single RBI and a run. Pitch here, and that one inside for the strike, and the count now 0-1. No balls, one strike. High fly in the air. Mears running after it. And that one is out of here. And Corbin Carroll unleashes that ball as high as he can, but it is out of here. And the Sod Poodles jump ahead by 6-5.
The batter, number 6.
Here's number 6, Eduardo Diaz, the top half of the third in the lineup. So far, it is 6-5. Amarillo as the Sod Poodles lead San Antonio by the 1. Right there, that is out of play. The count now 0-2. Fans still got a chance to see a Missions victory if San Antonio could climb in. And they could get that one. High fly in the air. Malone on his horse near the chalk line will make the play. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, number 35.
That'll bring up Lindro Cedeno. He's 1 for 3, double, 2 RBIs. Here's a pitch. Inside. Whoa, that's a swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. No balls and a strike. And again, swinging and missing. Chasing at the initial offering of strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing right there. And that ends the inning. Well, Corbin Carroll gets a solo home run in this one as he will jump out in front. It is 6-5 Amarillo as they lead San Antonio by the 1. It's Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And the Sod Poodles lead this game by 1. Stefan Crichton is coming in as he has an ERA of 7.33, 17 and 12 strikeouts and walks, 304 over 400. And here is C.J. Abrams, sacrifice fly, hit by pitch, 0 for 1. And so far we are ready to go here in the bottom of 7. The pitch, and that one is outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Crichton already the second reliever for Amarillo here tonight. And here's the pitch. That one outside on that sweeping curve, and the count now 2-0. So far for C.J. Abrams doing pretty well during this season, as him and Olivier Basabe was the 2022 Gold Glove winners of the year. Pretty good on those votes. We're going to have another vote tally next year for Gold Glove winners. And hopefully in 2023 we could get at least 3. 3-1 to C.J. Abrams by Stephen Crichton. And that's a line drive, and that's going to be a dive right there to first, and he'll get him easily for the out, 1 away.
The second baseman.
Well, as we look at this guy right there, he just dives, and that will save the base hit. And that is a pretty good one at that one. NL second baseman C.J. Hinojosa takes one down and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. So far, it is just a great night for this game to continue onward. And that one right there. Right to third, right to first, and they'll get them easily. So there's 2 away. 1 more out. We go to the top half of the 8th inning. And last out of the 7th inning is Joshua Mears. He's 0 for 3 with a fly out in the 5th inning. Bottom of 7, 6-5 Amarillo as the 1 run is in favor. And that's going to be line drive. That's up in center for a base hit. So tying run, going ahead run is coming up on the plate now.
Center fielder, number 2.
And that's going to bring up James Wood, the center fielder. And here's the pitch. And that one, no balls and 1 strike. And that one is blistered high in the air. Center fielder racing after it. And he can't get there. That ball will get right over his head. And that's going to be a runner in. And the tying run in to score on an RBI triple. And it is now a 6-all ball game, tied once again. And now Yorman Rodriguez looking to get his partner in from third. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 3, ground out in the 5th inning. So far, a good game here tonight, brewing up. Both sides hitting the home runs like crazy. If that right there is outside for a ball, and the count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there. And uh-oh, he misses it. And the San Antonio boys will take it from here. It is now 7-6 on that fielder's choice.
Your attention, please.
And now that'll bring in a new hand. And it'll be the 3rd reliever of the night, Riley Smith. ERA is 6.01, 36 at 15 strikes and walks. He's got .326 over 280 on his reservoir card. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Augustin Ruiz, double RBI run, 1 for 3. Boy, fielder's choice got the run in to score on that one. And that's going to be right there. Line right to second, right to first, and that's the inning. So 2 runs, couple of base hits, and no errors. As we go top half of the 8th, it's San Antonio 7, Amarillo 6. Top half of the 8th inning, here's the number 5 batter, Braden Bishop. Amarillo down to their final 6 outs in this contest here tonight. As so far, it is a good night for Kyle Tyler to get in and win this one for Reggie Lawson. So that one right there is in stride of the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high fly in the air. Right fielder Mears makes it, and he's got it for out number 1. Terrific play right there. And that will bring up Buddy Kennedy. He's 0 for 3. Struck out in the 5th. Ready to go right here. Here's the pitch. Inside for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
So it's a beautiful play on that fielder's choice in the last inning. And it really is. That's a line drive, and that ball will get in foul territory. Going to first, going to second, going to second, going to third, and he's going to get in there. And he is in there on the 1-out triple. And the tying run only 90 feet away. And he is the 7th of all in this one. That'll bring up Nefi Castillo as he comes in. And so far about ready to go right here. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get in for a base hit. And the tying run is in And here comes an RBI triple. And that will tie up the ball game
Now batting,
right there.
Giancarlo Cintrone.
That'll bring up Giancarlo Cintrone. And so far, that will be the 7-7 tie-up again. That is high fly in the air. Malone racing after it. Tagging. Here comes the runner from third. And in the score is the runner. So make it 8-7 as Amarillo takes the lead back again. That'll bring up Dominic Maragolo, 2 for 3, double single RBIs on that one. Here's a pitch. And that one is high fly in the air. Mears on his horse. He gets there and he makes the play. So 2 runs come in across the score on 4 base hits, no errors. And at least a man left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is Amarillo 8, San Antonio 7. That one outside, curveball, and the count now 1-0. 11,427 on tonight's attendance for the attendance sheets. As so far, it is pretty good. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a 2-0. And that one is going to be blistered. High fly in the air. That one will get down, and that's going to get in for extra bases. Going to first, go to second, go to second, go to third, and he's going to get in there, and he's going to lay it out on a leg-out triple. My goodness, what a way to get it going. Basabe. My gracious. Beautiful play as he's in there at third. And now they're going to try to get this lead back. Here's the 8-hole batter, Thomas Malone. As that one is fouled and away, and the count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. And that one is blistered right there, but that will go to second baseman. And that's for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Cantu.
That's going to bring up Michael Cantu. 1 for 2, double in the 4th. As he is ready to go. The pitch. And that one is blistered high in the air. And he better get back to third. Thinking he was going to outrun that ball, but instead he has to go back to third. Or it would have been a double play. Ben Heller coming in as the 4th relief pitcher of the night for the Sod Poodles. And so far the Missions have the tying run up at third. Looking for a base hit here. And that one is high in the air. Left fielder will make the play, and that's the inning. So it's no runs, a couple of base hits, a runner left on at third. And we go right now to the top of the 9th inning. It is a 8-7 ball game as Amarillo leads it by 1.
The shortstop.
Leading off the shortstop is Blaze Alexander as he comes in, and he takes that one high fly in the air, and Mears will go backwards to make that play, and that is for out number 1.
Corbin Carroll.
That's going to bring up the center fielder Corbin Carroll, 2 for 4, home run single, 2 RBIs of the night. Pretty good on that one. Here's the pitch. That one's high fly in the air. Basabe near the coacher's box has it, and that is 2 quick outs here in this half inning. Missions have the upper hand of coming back winning. They need 2 to win it in the bottom of 9. Eduardo Diaz 0 for 4 fly out in the 7th. Coming in this ball game. Pitch here by Tyler, and that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get down for a 2-out single. So pretty good on that play as of right there. Leandro Cedeno coming in, and that's going to be high fly in the air. Malone in left field makes the play, and that's the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of 9, 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. And we are going bottom of 9.
Now pitching. Ty.
Now here is the 5th reliever of the night, Ty Tice. As you can see, his innings is 8. ERA 4.56 at 5. 250 over 310 in his opposition on scorecards. CJ Hinojosa 1 for 4 double and RBI. Ready to go. He is the tying run. Winning run stands on the on deck. And that's going to be right there. Right to the 3rd. Right to 1st. They'll get him easily. As that will be the first out of the inning. So that will be the end of the night for Hinojosa. And that will bring up the right fielder Joshua Mears. He singled in a run and is 1 for 4. So far, last 2 outs of the night. Amarillo fans up there at Water Ridge Field getting ready for a celebration of Game 4 of the 6th game set at San Antonio. 0-1. That one's going to be high in the air right there. That's going to get in for extra bases. That's going around to first, going to second. And he's not stopping. He's in there on a leg out double. And fans from section 101, 102, and 103 get courtesy clean and wipes of that double. Now here is the number 4 hitter, James Wood, the center fielder.
The center fielder.
Looking to tie this ball game, and so far he gets it right there, the third baseman. My goodness. Standing ovation for that guy right there. Hot corner third baseman protects that third base area. And now here's Yorman Rodriguez, 1 for 4. Winning run is at the plate. Need 2 runs to win it. And that one is right there. Second baseman has it, and that's the ball game. Sod Poodles win by 1 on this Friday night. 8-7 is the final. Well, everybody is back tomorrow night at 7:05 as we have the 5th of the 6 game set. Don't forget, Sunday we will wrap up the series. We'll say our final goodbyes of the year for Amarillo. And so far, we will see them again by next year after Sunday's game. Well, that will do it for us here tonight. And we will see y'all back later. Have a good night, everybody. Drive home safely. And so far, everything will be good. Final score, Amarillo 8, San Antonio 7.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.